Hey everyone, Dan here again from Heavy Metals, and today we're going to talk about Disney Silver, why I love stacking it, and why it might be a good idea for you to stack too, along with other popular brands that have collector numismatic value. So I started collecting some of these when silver was a little cheaper, but ever since I started accumulating these, they just keep getting more and more rare. And with silver being around $80 now an ounce, the premium on all of these is just through the roof now. And most places you can't even find them. So I wanted to show you some of them, and I have a special one at the very end. So starting with the Lady and the Tramp 1 ounce silver round. It has the Queen on the back. 2022. Okay, then we have Aladdin, probably the most prominent Disney movie of my childhood. This is the 30th anniversary. 3 nines fine. Most of these are 3 nines fine silver. And when you get these, 2022 also, when you get these, they tend to surprise people when they open the packages, because when they show up, you don't think they're gonna have like the pop that they do, but they're really something else when you first see them. One hack that I found when it comes to Disney coins is to get the holiday coins, because a lot of people don't really care about them, because once the holiday passes, you no longer it's like it doesn't apply anymore, and people stop stocking value in it. So if you see these, you can pick them up, and it's like getting Disney silver a little bit cheaper than, say, Aladdin or something like that. Okay, then we have a Snow White coin. This is the witch, and this is for the 50th anniversary of Snow White. This came out in 1987, and I was able to find it on JM Bullion. No, sorry, AppMex. And it was a really unique find, and just about all of these rounds and bar, I can't find them anymore. So if you find them, make sure you snatch them up. Sorcerer Mickey, I got this late last year, late 2025, and it's one of those ones where when it came out of the package, it just like blew me away. Dated 2019. Okay, now we come to my favorite Disney character, Scrooge McDuck. This guy, man, if you watch the Scrooge McDuck cartoons, he actually teaches you pretty amazing facts that are legit about money. It's very interesting. Here we go. So we have the richest duck in the world coin. Okay, let me turn it around here. 2022. And then we have this one. This one is interesting because, first of all, the detail is just amazing. Look at that. And there we go, the back of it. And what's really amazing is that I saw this. I regret it because I should have picked it up, but I bought other rounds at the time. At the Fun Expo in January this year, I saw a colorized version of this Scrooge McDuck coin for about $350, and I was like, no, I already spent the money on other rounds. I'm not going to buy it. But if I see it again, I'm going to get it, because I got to add to the Scrooge McDuck collection. I should probably do just a separate collection for Scrooge McDuck, other than just regular Disney. And then down here, these bars, I gotta tell you, these bars. This is a 1 ounce bar from The Mandalorian. You probably recognize it. It's when these bars up, from the show. This is 1 ounce, 3 nines fine silver, and I gotta tell you, with these bars, I was like, oh, the premium is so high. I think this one bar was like $70 back when silver was 40, something like that. It's crazy, the premium. But there was also a 5-ounce bar and a 10-ounce bar. And those two bars were really expensive. I was like, nope, not doing it. Now, you can't find them anywhere. So if you see them, snatch them up. Snatch them up. I don't care where it's at, as long as the dealer is reputable, or if you go to like a trade show or something like that. If they have them, get them. Like, don't even hesitate. Same goes for all of these. But why do I stack these? Because first of all, Disney's a great brand, and it's one of those brands where I doubt it's going anywhere. You know, you never know, but the collector value is incredible, and people will pay extra for Disney. You know, myself included. So, and if you find like other collectible items, like bars or rounds, like let's say like famous sports teams, things like that, like the Yankees or whoever. If you see those things, those are things that you might want to think about stacking, because those coins and bars have additional value that, other than the silver itself at spot price, they have additional value above what the round is worth. So, and of course, when you do go to sell, always expect the worst and hope for the best in terms of, if you bought a round for like $300 and all of a sudden someone will only pay $100 for it, you gotta anticipate that kind of thing. But the numismatic value is something that you can use as like an extra insurance policy in case silver just like plummets. There was a Scrooge McDuck gold coin for like $2,000 at the time, and I should have got it when gold was much cheaper, but I didn't. So if gold plummets, I'll probably look for Disney silver, Disney gold before anything else, because that's just how much more value and a premium Disney silver and other collectible numismatic coins and rounds, they just command, And so with this, the strategy is insurance for in case there's a huge plummet in silver value. And so I didn't really want to stack these first. So, I bought generic bars, generic rounds when I first started stacking silver. And that's cool because you already have a bunch of rounds, right? If you're in my position, you already have a bunch of rounds, and now you're just adding because you want to add. I don't recommend starting these as your very first rounds or bars ever. When this one came out, it was unbelievable when I first opened up. But yeah, so you really want to start stacking, and obviously it's not financial advice, but in reality, these are things you want to start stacking. Anything numismatic, you want to start stacking later on, typically after you get some regular generic basic looking bars or rounds. And so that's really where I'm at with that. So I wanted to showcase some of these Disney rounds because Disney is a very special brand that has a long history. I'm sure Disney has impacted all of our lives in one way or another, So, and the very last thing I wanted to show you, it's not even a full ounce. It's 5 grams. That's it, just 5 grams. And this thing blew me away when I opened it up from the package too. Check this out. It is a 5-gram sheet of Walt Disney himself, a younger Walt Disney himself, dreaming of the vision of Mickey Mouse. Isn't that incredible? The video doesn't do it justice, I'll tell you that. And if I open it up, on the in the back. It has more of the details. It has 3/9 fine silver Disney. But then when you look up here, it has all the characters and stuff. It's really cool. You can see all of them. There's Mike and Sully, Winnie the Pooh in the top right corner there. The genie from Aladdin. They're all there. And so yeah, this is what I have so far in terms of Disney. So I'll put this to the left here. This is what I have so far in terms of Disney. Check that out. So what is that? 8 ounces and 5 grams. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. If you're stacking anything numismatic, comment below. Please, I always appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Always subscribe and hit the bell because there's a lot more videos. I have something that's going to ship tomorrow from AppMex, and when it gets here, I'm going to have an amazing unboxing video because that's a whole different theme. Disney's one theme you can stack, and this next theme is going to be even better. So, yeah, please like and subscribe.